In a moment that has left Westminster stunned and social media in a frenzy, Yusuf has returned to the political stage, not quietly, but with thunderous force. After stepping away from the Reform Party, many thought he had bowed out of the political spotlight. But this week, he stepped back in, not to play it safe, but to expose what he calls a culture of deception and silence within the Labour Party. Before we go any further, if you enjoy honest political commentary, bold takes, and stories the mainstream doesn't always want you to hear, make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. We bring you the unfiltered truth behind the headlines, and today's story is one you do not want to miss. The moment came during a televised political panel. No pomp, no dramatic music, just a calm but focused Yusuf seated opposite a visibly uncomfortable Labour spokesperson. What began as a discussion on national policy quickly shifted when Yusuf, without warning, pivoted to reveal what he claimed was first-hand experience of internal Labour dysfunction. He began by addressing the elephant in the room, his departure from reform. "I stepped away because politics shouldn't be about tribalism," he said. "It should be about honesty. And that's exactly why I'm speaking out now." The audience leaned in. The host froze. And in that silence, Yusuf launched one of the most unexpected political takedowns of the year. With calm precision, Zia began listing incidents that allegedly involved Labour MPs deliberately avoiding key votes, manipulating internal party discussions, and prioritising image over substance. He claimed that in backroom meetings, certain MPs were more focused on optics for the next election than on solving real problems like housing, immigration, and public trust. But it didn't stop there. Yusuf then turned his attention to Sir Keir Starmer himself. "People want a leader, not a lawyer," he said. Keir Starmer is obsessed with playing it safe, with polishing statements, with appealing to everyone, which ends up meaning he stands for nothing. The comment drew a wave of applause from the live audience and sparked immediate online reaction. Yusuf went on to accuse Starmer of allowing dishonesty to grow under his watch, claiming the party had become a place where speaking truth was quietly discouraged if it threatened internal unity. He added that several Labour MPs had privately expressed discomfort with party direction but refused to speak publicly for fear of demotion or being blacklisted. "How can you call yourself the party of the people," Yusuf asked, "when your own MPs are afraid to speak the truth?" The mood in the studio was tense. The Labour representative avoided direct rebuttals, instead reverting to general talking points. But by then, Yusuf had done the damage. Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok lit up with clips of the segment, with hashtags like #ZiaExposesLabour and #StarmerUnderFire trending within the hour. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. Yusuf hinted that this was only the beginning. He claimed to have documents, messages, and other evidence that he may release in the coming weeks if certain Labour figures continue to gaslight the public into thinking all is well. If that happens, the story could spiral even further, and put Starmer and his top team in a defensive tailspin just as the general election cycle kicks into gear. But one question remains: what does this mean for Labour's leadership? Could Zia's revelations trigger a deeper crisis? Is there more to come, and will other insiders be brave enough to speak out? We'll be watching this story closely. And you should too. Don't forget to subscribe right now, because if Yusuf follows through with his promise to reveal more, you'll want to be the first to know. We break the news as it happens, and this political storm is just warming up. As the political tides shift and the truth begins to surface, one thing is clear: Yusuf isn't backing down. And Keir Starmer may have just found himself in the eye of a storm he didn't see coming. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and stay informed.